Hey, what's up, guys? Roger here from The Real Breakdown. And guys, I just got home from watching an early access screening of The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. So, guys, I'm going to give you my quick out of theater thoughts on it. This movie from Guy Ritchie, it stars Henry Cavill, Isa Gonzalez, Alan Richson, and a slew of other casts, which actually has a really cool cast. When I first watched a trailer for this, I thought, ooh, this looks like a fun movie. It's based on a real like World War II unsanctioned mission. Super fun. Guy Ritchie directing too. I really loved him and Henry Cavill on The Man from Uncle. I thought that was a really fun movie. And I've seen a few of his other movies, and I know he has a particular directing style, so I was pretty excited to see what he was going to bring us. And guys, I have to tell you, straight out of the theater, this is such a fun movie. I had a lot of fun watching this movie. It's definitely an espionage film. There's so many great characters. Henry Cavill is extremely charismatic. Isa Gonzalez is a scene stealer, and a lot of the other cast is fantastic. Alan Richson is really fun and like a cool character in this, and a lot of the action is very well done. So I was really surprised at like how much fun I had, and especially because the one thing, like I said, I've seen a few of Guy Ritchie's movies, and sometimes he can go a little bit too far into like the Matthew Vaughn, like Kingsman, and like where it's like it's fun action, but like don't go like over the top silly. That was my biggest thing, is like, okay, I know sometimes he can just do a little too much, but I can happily say that this movie did not do that. Yeah, there was a lot of, some of the characters had a lot of quirks. There was quite a bit of comedy. Henry Cavill is the most charismatic character on screen, but there's a lot of other characters that have so much personality, and there were a few laughs in this movie, quite a few of them actually. And I know it's not like a comedy, but like it's a fun time at the movies, guys. That's the main thing I want to say. And so the fact that this is actually based on a real story was also very cool. And obviously, we've seen so many movies about like Nazi World War II kind of stuff, but this was one that it felt different because it had that Guy Ritchie feel. It had some awesome characters. And now I'm praising a lot of the movie, but is this going to be like an Oscar contender, best movie of the year? Absolutely not. But what I can say, guys, is that if you go check this movie out, you're not, I think, in my opinion, is you're not going to walk out regretting it. I highly recommend watching this movie, guys. Honestly, guys, I didn't go in expecting a lot, but I also walked out being heavily surprised. So didn't really see many flaws with the film. I also don't think it's a perfect film. It's just a really fun story. My one kind of criticism was like, okay, like maybe things went a little. I mean, look, things didn't go completely to plan, but like you're doing an espionage kind of like mission movie, and so you know that something is bound to happen. But I have to say that, like, for the most part, everything goes off pretty well. I mean, there's one major thing that kind of gets in their way, but like at the end of the day, I can't even judge that or criticize that because this is based on a true story, right? Now, how accurate they were to it, I don't know. At the end of the movie, they do a bit of a like, oh, like here's what happened to these individuals, and I thought that was really cool, and I really like that. But yeah, I can't really critique that because if this is a story of like this is what happened essentially, I'm sure loosely based. I can't judge that. So yeah, guys, just a super great time, man. Honestly, I might go back to see it again. The action is fantastic. Like I said, Alan Richson is a beast, man. Like I haven't seen his Reacher show, but I might have to check it out now because that guy is a mountain of a man, and like the way he was taking down bodies was like crazy. Isa Gonzalez, scene stealer, as I said, she's fantastic. She looks fantastic. And here's the thing, I really thought in the trailers they kind of showcased her as like a certain type of character. Honestly, I thought I was gonna get like Baby Driver Isa Gonzalez, but she plays a completely different character in this, and I'm really happy she did because it showed us a different side of her, right? Like we've seen her in Alita Battle Angel, we've seen her in, like I said, Baby Driver, and I thought she was really gonna fall into kind of like that role again. Not this time around. She played a different role, and honestly, she pulled it off fantastically. And overall, the chemistry of the team that gets built and the mission that gets pulled off is really great. And yeah, just all around a fun and great film. So definitely recommend it, guys. Make sure you guys go check it out when it comes out in theaters. And those are my straight out of theater thoughts. So until next time, guys. See ya. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for what's next to come on The Real Breakdown.